Alright YouTube, ECW number 1 back here again. Today I've got a comparison video between the 3 ECW World title replica belts. Obviously the 2007 WWE version, the original ECW Classic version, and the classic ECW Taz version. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is just run through some of the details on each belt, comparing to show how they differ between each one. Okay, first I'll just go through, as you can see, just a standard simulated leather strap on the 2007 belt, along with the others. On the 2007 belt, there is barbed wire stitching all along the belt, around the plates there, up to the other snap box. On the classic version, there is no barbed wire stitching, but around each snap box there's 5 imprinted ECW, if you can see that, letters. If you can see that, the same on the Taz version, except on the Taz version they're a lot closer together, if you can tell there, between the classic and the Taz. Okay, all 3 belts have the close-up snaps on each snap box. They are each belt has 2.5 centimeters from each side to the edge of each snap, different to any WWE belt, which normally has, I think, 1.5 from the edge of the strap to the snap. I've got my IC title here just to show that, if you can see the difference there. That's the Intercontinental, that's an ECW strap, so you can see the difference there. Yeah, it's the same on all 3 of these belts, the close snaps, and obviously the same on the 2x5 side. Okay. Now onto the plates. I'll start with the side plates. On 2007 version is very similar to the Taz version. If you can tell, the only difference is the black outlining around here, outlining the steel chair and the barbed wire bats in the background, while the classic version just had the purple backing on the black ECW, while the 2007 and the Taz have the black backing on the red ECW logo, if you can see there. And obviously all 3 have the barbed wire bats in the background behind the steel chair, if you can tell. You can probably tell best on this one actually, because it outlines it. If you can tell, that's the centre part of the steel chair, the back, and the leg parts of the chair on the sides. Onto the second side plates. It's obviously the same on all 3 on the other side. Onto the second side plate, the barbed wire globe, the same on all 3. The plates on the classic and the Taz, these 2 are exactly the same. There's no difference at all. Both look identical, while 2007 is very similar, just with the black outlining again. Just to outline the chair, I think. Yeah, the chair in the background, and just to give it a different look, I think, just there. Just let it differentiate from the other 2. So that's just the 3 side plates there. Onto the centre plates. Big differences here, obviously. Quite noticeable difference. Obviously the Taz has the black globe, while the classic and the 2007 have the blue ones. Deeper blue on the classic than the 2007. If you can tell there, it's more of a light sky blue type, while that's just royal blue. And the black globe on the Taz. Black logo, ECW logo on the Taz, purple ECW logo on the classic, and a red ECW logo on the 2007. While on the Taz version and the classic version, if you can tell there is an imprinted Taz name on the side of each side of the center plate, here and here, and you can obviously tell there and there on the Taz. While the 2007 does not have that, it's just got the barbed wire bats with no Taz logo at all. while on the other two it's in front of the barbed wire bats. Another obvious difference is the black outlining around all the cage mesh and each part of the 2007 version, while the classic is just gold with, like you can see each piece of the mesh stands out quite well. And on the Taz version there is just the black paint here to help the Taz name and the barbed wire bats stand out, while the mesh and everything is the same as on the classic. The engraving between the three replicas, I'd probably say this one has the worst. It's really flat. If you can hear that, there's not much there. It's just a tiny bit imprinted. Not very good quality plate there. The Taz is the same, a little bit better, a little bit deeper, while the classic is my favourite for the engraving. Really thick and deep engraving, that's about 1 millimeter deep. If you can tell there, it's pretty clear, all the engraving, while in the Taz it's a bit more faint. So yeah, well, the back of the straps. These belts are famous for having their snakeskin backing. The 3 there. Bear with me for a sec, and obviously, there we go. Well, there are the 3. Okay, let's start with the Taz. If you can tell, the Taz is just a plain fake snakeskin. It's just given little dots. It's kind of a more rubbery feel than the others, just to give it a snakeskin appearance, just with the gold bolts there. And it actually has the sticker's actually slightly coming off. It was like that when I got it, and there it is. If you can see that, 1999 Extreme Championship Wrestling, proves it's original. This is an 11-year-old belt. Same with this one actually, even though it does not have the sticker on the back, it's just a plain backing. But I researched this, the ones that don't have the sticker are actually the 1999 belts as well, of the classic version obviously. I prefer the feel of the snakeskin on this, but the look of it on the classic is a lot better. You can tell it looks like snakeskin. It's got the nice pattern design, obviously the gold bolts again. Sadly, this belt when I bought it was not in the best condition. I take great care of all of them, but when I bought it, it was torn a bit. There was a snap missing, as you can tell there. Around the edging there's scuffs and everything, while the Taz was in brilliant condition, as well as the 2007 version. This is obviously made by WWE, as you can tell there, the massive WWE logo, just oversighting everything. 2007 this was made, as you can maybe tell there. Just the standard WWE black backing as on all WWE belts. It's the same material as on the snap boxes here, just used on the back, while the sticker patch is the same as on the strap here. Not much else to say. It's just like any other WWE belt, as you can tell here. I'll bring the IC title over. There's the IC title, exactly the same. Same with the snap boxes there. Yep, so this is just basically another WWE belt. It's great, isn't it? Let's flip the 3 over again. Ugh. Just sorry for the camera right now. And the 2007 version. So there we go. I know a few of you will ask if you saw my video when I just showed off the belts without speaking or anything. I have a second version of this. I currently don't have it. It's a repainted version. Like, I painted it to look like what CM Punk, John Morrison, Bobby Lashley held, with all this in black. All this. I've currently not got it. It's in Glasgow. I let my cousin borrow it for the WrestleMania Revenge Tour earlier this year. I'll probably be getting it back in November when I go to Glasgow. Sorry. I'll probably be getting it back when I go to Glasgow in November for the SmackDown World Tour. I'll do probably another comparison between the 4 then, but until then this is all I can do. I'm running out of time. That's 10 minutes gone now. So yeah, just Cactus Jack's signature on the classic version there. I don't know what else to show really. It's just 3 belts. If I've forgotten something, I'm sorry, but that's about it. This was ECW #1. Comment, rate, subscribe. Bye.